Hello and welcome, everyone. Today, we're about to embark on an incredible journey through the universe of software engineering. Remember the excitement when you sent your first email or played your first game? Behind all that magic, there's software. It's not just about typing on keyboards, it's about creating experiences, solving real-world challenges, and making our everyday lives a tad bit easier. Think about it. From guiding us on roads to recommending our next favorite song, software is the silent force powering our world. And today, we're going to uncover its evolution, its transformative role, and the myths that often surround it. So buckle up and let's navigate this digital cosmos together. Hello, everyone. I'm Adrian, your digital navigator for today. As a coder, a learner, and an explorer of the digital realm, I'm thrilled to guide you through the fascinating world of software engineer. Together, we'll uncover the stories, the innovations, and the marvels of this domain.
Hi there, I'm Aria. While Adrian delves deep into the core concepts, I dive into the delightful details, as a storyteller, a curator of tidbits, and a digital diver. I'll share with you the intriguing fun facts and anecdotes that make software engineering even more captivating. Ready for some digital surprises?
To navigate any journey effectively, it's always good to have a map. So, here's our roadmap for today. We'll start by taking a nostalgic trip back in time, exploring how software has evolved over the years. Then, we'll delve into the undeniable influence of software in our daily lives. As we move forward, we'll discuss the ever-changing nature of software and, of course, tackle some of those myths we've all heard about software engineering. We'll also touch upon the ethical side of coding, because with great power comes great responsibility. And finally, we'll gaze into the crystal ball and ponder about the future. Sounds like an adventure, right? Let's get started.
As we embark on this digital journey today, it's essential to reflect on the profound words of Tim Berners-Lee, the visionary behind the World Wide Web. He once said, "We need diversity of thought in the world to face the new challenges. You affect the world by what you browse." The web, as I envisaged it, we have not seen it yet. The future is still so much bigger than the past. These words resonate deeply, especially in the realm of software engineering. The diversity of thought is our greatest asset, and as we stand on the precipice of technological advancements, it's evident that the future holds limitless possibilities. As we dive into the nuances of software engineering, let's keep Berners-Lee's vision in mind, recognizing that we're not just passive observers, but active shapers of the digital tapestry.
Our story begins in the 1950s, a time when the concept of software was just taking root. Fast forward to the 1980s, and the world saw an explosion of personal computers, bringing software into our homes. The new millennium ushered in the age of the internet and smartphones, making software an integral part of our daily routines. And now, we're in an era dominated by artificial intelligence, cloud computing, and limitless possibilities. It's astounding to see how software has transformed from basic computation tools to the driving force behind global innovations. Software isn't just about big, transformative technologies. It's also the quiet force that guides our daily routines. Think about it. Our day starts with a software-powered alarm, followed by navigating our routes using GPS apps. Whether we're binge-watching our favorite shows, playing video games, or simply sending a quick message to a friend, software is right there, enhancing every experience. And as we wind down from smart thermostats adjusting our room's temperature to digital assistants reading out bedtime stories, software ensures our comfort. It's like an invisible hand, seamlessly weaving through our day, ensuring everything runs smoothly.
Picture this. The year is 1969, and humanity is about to achieve the unimaginable, landing on the moon. The Apollo 11 spacecraft, carrying Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin, is guided by a computer with just 64 kilobytes of memory. It's astounding to think that this is over 500,000 times less than what's inside our smartphones today. Early software engineers showcased sheer brilliance, working with limited computational resources to reach celestial heights. So, the next time you're swiping through an app or playing a game on your phone, take a moment to marvel. The device in your hand holds more power than what took humans to the moon.
The magic of software isn't confined to our personal lives, it's revolutionizing entire industries. In healthcare, software-powered diagnostics are saving lives, while telemedicine connects patients to doctors from miles away. The finance sector has seen a shift from crowded trading floors to sophisticated algorithm-driven trading. Our education system has embraced virtual classrooms, ensuring learning continues, come rain or pandemic. The movies we adore, they're sprinkled with software's CGI magic. And the future of transportation? It's heading towards software-driven autonomous vehicles. In essence, no matter the industry, software is at its core, driving innovation and progress. Software doesn't just operate in the background, it actively molds our societies and cultures. Social media, for instance, has reshaped how we connect, communicate, and even perceive the world around us. Gone are the days of window shopping. Now, the world's marketplace is at our fingertips thanks to e-commerce. Software has also given rise to digital activism, allowing voices to be heard and causes to be championed globally. The recent shift to remote work, it's software ensuring our living rooms can also be our boardrooms. And as we peer into the future, augmented reality, powered by software, promises to blur the lines between our physical and digital worlds even further. Truly, software is not just a tool, it's a cultural architect.
Let's travel back in time to 1983. Computers were still a novelty, and the digital landscape was much simpler. But even then, a curious piece of software emerged, dubbed the Elk cloner. This was no ordinary software. It was the world's first computer virus. While its intentions were more playful than malicious, displaying a cheeky poem on infected Apple II systems, it was a sign of things to come. The Elk cloner might have been harmless, but it paved the way for a future where cybersecurity would become paramount. As we navigate today's digital world, it's intriguing to think that our journey with computer viruses began with a simple poem.
In the early days, software was often built as one massive block of code, aptly termed monolithic. While it served its purpose, it wasn't without challenges. Think of it like trying to change one part of a huge, interconnected machine. As the software world matured, there was a shift towards a more modular approach, breaking software into components, and now, the buzzword is microservices. Instead of a single, giant application, think of numerous small applications working in harmony. Each microservice handles a specific task, and they all communicate seamlessly. The beauty of this, enhanced scalability, flexibility, and easier maintenance. It's like upgrading from a one-man band to a full-fledged orchestra, each playing its part to perfection. Imagine a world where software isn't locked away behind closed doors, but is open for everyone to see, modify, and improve. That's the essence of the open-source movement. It's all about democratizing software development, allowing for a collaborative effort where anyone, anywhere can contribute. Think of it as a global brainstorming session. Some of our most influential software tools, like the Linux operating system or the Apache web server, are products of this open collaboration. The impact, a faster pace of innovation, a vast pool of shared knowledge, and a testament to the power of community collaboration. In the open source world, the mantra is clear: together we build better. The journey of crafting software has seen its own evolution. Remember the classic waterfall model? It was all about following a set linear path: design, code, test, and release. But as software grew complex, this rigid structure often proved limiting. Enter Agile. Agile turned the table by promoting an iterative approach. Develop a bit, test a bit, get feedback, and iterate. It brought flexibility and rapid responses to the forefront. More recently, DevOps has gained traction, emphasizing a harmonious collaboration between development and operations teams. And the shift left strategy. It's all about introducing testing early in the development cycle to catch issues sooner and deliver better software. These paradigms aren't just methodologies, they reflect the evolving philosophy of software creation.
Imagine a time when the idea of computers was still a distant dream, way back in the 1840s. In this era, a brilliant mind named Ada Lovelace was already envisioning the future of programming. Collaborating with Charles Babbage on his conceptual analytical engine, Ada wrote what is considered the world's first machine algorithm. But she didn't just see a machine for calculations, she foresaw the potential for creating any kind of content, essentially predicting the concept of software. As we stand amidst a digital revolution, it's awe-inspiring to realize that the roots of software engineering trace back to pioneers like Ada. Her story is a testament to human foresight and the boundless possibilities of innovation.
In the fast-paced world of software development, waiting is a word we'd rather avoid. Enter CCD, the dynamic duo that's transforming how we craft and deliver software. Continuous integration, or CI, emphasizes integrating code into a shared repository multiple times a day. It's paired with automated tests, ensuring that any discrepancies are caught early on. Then there's continuous deployment, or CD, which takes the game up a notch. Instead of periodic software releases, we're looking at automated deployments, making software updates almost as frequent as your coffee breaks. The result? Software that's not only robust but can quickly adapt based on user feedback and requirements. It's all about being fluid, fast, and fabulous. Remember the days when software had to be manually installed on every computer? Those days are drifting away, much like clouds in the sky. And speaking of clouds, that's precisely where our software is heading. Cloud computing has reshaped the landscape, offering on-demand resources, incredible scalability, and the convenience of accessing software from anywhere in the world. When we talk about software as a service, or SaaS, we're looking at software that's not just on the cloud but optimized for it. Think of your favorite online tools that update seamlessly or allow for global collaboration. With serverless architectures, we're also seeing the back-end heavy lifting being managed by the cloud, allowing developers to focus purely on the code. In the cloud-driven world, software is not just efficient, it's truly boundless. Stepping into the realm of software, it's easy to encounter a plethora of myths and misconceptions. Some think coding is a mystical craft reserved for prodigies. The truth, while talent helps, it's passion, perseverance, and practice that truly make a software engineer. Then there's the image of a lone coder, lost in a world of screens. In reality, software development thrives on collaboration, brainstorming, and team dynamics. And for those who believe that more code equates to better software, it's time for a reality check. Quality always trumps quantity. Lastly, if you think software, once built, is a done deal, think again. Software is a living entity, constantly evolving and adapting. Today, we'll debunk these myths and shed light on the true essence of software engineering. It's natural to wonder, where do these myths originate? At times, the complexity of software engineering is misunderstood, leading to an overestimation of the technical barriers. Hollywood, with its dramatized portrayals, hasn't always helped. Picture a hacker furiously typing away, breaking into systems within seconds. While it makes for great cinema, it's far from the truth of methodical coding. Then there's the portrayal of software engineers, a narrow depiction often lacking in diversity. This can perpetuate stereotypes and discourage potential talent from diverse backgrounds. Lastly, as with any field, there's resistance to change. Some cling to outdated practices or view newer methodologies with skepticism. Today, we aim to set the record straight and unveil the genuine world of software engineering. It's time to debunk some myths. First off, coding isn't an elite club. With countless learning platforms and a globally connected community, anyone with passion can dive into the world of coding. Age, background, or prior experience aren't barriers. It's all about the drive to create and innovate. Contrary to the myth of the lone coder, software development is a team sport. From open source contributions to pair programming, it's all about collaboration and collective genius. And for those who equate code length with quality, remember, efficient algorithms and clean code principles reign supreme. It's often about doing more with less. Lastly, software isn't static. It's an ever-evolving landscape, adapting to feedback, embracing new technologies, and always striving for better. As we shatter these myths, let's also embrace the beautiful truths of software engineering. The world of coding is diverse, with young kids creating apps and retirees picking up programming as a new hobby. In this ever-evolving field, continuous learning isn't just a bonus, it's a necessity. But amidst all the challenges, one thing stands out: the spirit of community. It's not about competing, but collaborating. Open source projects, community-driven innovations, and collective brainstorming sessions are the heartbeats of this domain. And at its core, software engineering remains a discipline of problem-solving, adapting and innovating, no matter how the tech landscape changes. While software engineering is about building innovative solutions, there's an underlying responsibility that's equally important: ethics. In an age where data breaches are common, prioritizing privacy and security is paramount. But it's not just about guarding data, it's about making sure our creations are accessible to everyone, whether they're visually impaired or have other disabilities. Transparency, too, has taken center stage, with users demanding clarity on how their data is used and how algorithmic decisions are made. And let's not forget our planet. As engineers, we have a role in ensuring our software is energy efficient, reducing its carbon footprint. Truly, the right code isn't just about functionality, it's about responsibility.
Ethics in software isn't a straightforward journey. It's filled with complex challenges that need careful navigation. One major concern is bias in algorithms. As we rely more on AI and machine learning, ensuring these systems are fair and don't unintentionally discriminate becomes vital. Then there's the double-edged sword of surveillance. While features like location tracking can offer immense benefits, they also raise privacy concerns. The open source world, too, presents dilemmas. How do we foster collaboration while ensuring the security of the software? And as our screen times soar, there's a growing responsibility to design software that respects and promotes users' mental well-being. Ethical software isn't just a goal, it's a continuous journey of reflection and improvement. Imagine you're working on a cutting-edge computer, and suddenly, there's a malfunction. You investigate and find an actual bug, a moth to be precise. This was the reality for Grace Hopper and her team in 1947. Their discovery of a moth causing issues in the Harvard Mark II computer led to the term debugging. While today, debugging refers to the meticulous process of finding and fixing software glitches, its origin story is a blend of serendipity and humor. It's a beautiful anecdote from the annals of computing history, reminding us that sometimes real bugs lead to software bugs.
As we stand on the cusp of tomorrow, the possibilities in software engineering seem boundless. Quantum computing promises to shatter our current understanding of processing power, potentially revolutionizing industries from healthcare to finance. Then there's the tantalizing prospect of neural interfaces, where software might seamlessly integrate with our very thoughts. But the future isn't just about tech advancements. There's a growing movement towards sustainable coding, ensuring our digital creations are also eco-friendly. And as software becomes increasingly embedded in our daily lives, we can envision a future where it plays an active role in societal well-being, from education to public health. The horizon is vast, and the journey ahead is thrilling. As we look ahead, it's clear that the world of software engineering will continue to evolve at a breakneck pace. So how do we prepare? First and foremost, continuous learning is non-negotiable. The technologies and trends of today might be the relics of tomorrow, so staying updated is crucial. But with advancement comes responsibility. We must always prioritize ethical considerations, ensuring our software creations benefit society at large. Collaboration remains at the heart of progress. By pooling our knowledge and expertise, we can achieve wonders. And lastly, it's about being innovators, not just implementers. Let's not just adapt to change, but be the driving force behind it.
Most of us remember the enchanting world of Toy Story, with its lovable characters and heartwarming narrative. But did you know that this 1995 film marked a revolutionary moment in cinema? Toy Story was the first full-length movie made entirely using computer-generated imagery, or CGI. Pixar, the studio behind the magic, leveraged cutting-edge software to craft each frame, requiring a staggering 800,000 machine hours to render the entire film. It's a shining example of how software can transcend traditional boundaries, giving birth to new forms of art and storytelling. So, the next time you watch Woody and Buzz on their adventures, remember the incredible software ingenuity that made it all possible.
As we wrap up our journey today, it's evident that the world of software engineering is vast, dynamic, and ever-evolving. It's a realm filled with endless possibilities, where each line of code can spark groundbreaking innovation. But it's not without its challenges. Yet, in every challenge, there's an opportunity waiting to be seized. Remember, we're not alone on this voyage. The global community of software engineers, with its shared wisdom and collaborative spirit, is our greatest asset. So I invite you all to stay curious, engage actively, and together, let's continue to shape the digital frontier. As we come to a close, it's essential to recognize that the world of software engineering is akin to a vast, intricate tapestry. It's continuously being woven, thread by thread, with each line of code adding to its complexity and beauty. But with this privilege of creation comes responsibility. The digital tools we craft have far-reaching impacts touching lives and shaping societies. So let's ensure our contributions are positive, transformative, and enduring. Remember, in software, there's no final destination, only endless avenues of exploration and discovery. I want to thank you all for embarking on this journey with me today.